Revolutionary War was a complete fraud, anyways. I pulled out a document. It's 43 outrageous facts most people don't know about the world around them. Like, the IRS is not a U.S. government agency. IMF is an agency of the UN.
Right.
But, we haven't had a treasury since 1921. I mean, some of this is it's mind-blowing. But it even goes to, because the King of England financially backed both sides of the Revolutionary War. But there was one that, of course, America is a British colony. But there's this one that really got me. Executive Order 13037. It even states in it that we are human capital. That's it. It's just mind blowing. But it goes through all this. But it lists these following foreign countries are registered as corporations in the United States. You got Israel, Turkey, Italy, Hungary, Sweden, Finland, Argentina, Colombia, Brazil, the Philippines, South Korea, Japan, Jamaica, South Africa, Canada, and Australia. I mean, no wonder why they said slaves no more. I mean,
a lot more than that too. Yeah.
Yeah, that video was just. I mean, everybody should have to see that video.
I wanted to thank you for highlighting also the fact that because in Finland and in Scandinavia, we often think that just because we are not in America, we are not part of this whole strawman thing, but obviously we are. Mm-hmm. So my question for you from my audience is that, do you think that now that the whole structure has been torn down, it's torn down all over the world then?
Well, if you look at Trump's last speech, not the one on Tucker Carlson, but last Tuesday night, he stood before you with no gold fringes around the flag. That's a representative. We're going back to the Republic. And I know I've called my county out on a couple of times about the gold fringe that are in our board meetings, that it's all about the crown. And our flags are all about the crown also. They're all corporations, Yaska. So it's not just the United States, it's throughout the whole entire world. And this is how they've controlled us. You got the UK, you got London, which is a foreign entity. You got Washington, D.C. as a foreign entity, and you got Vatican City. They're a foreign entity. Those three entities have been ruling the world forever. They've been controlling us. And when Trump went and walked in front of the Queen, I mean, all the stuff that we've been following this movement, we all understand this. But for those that are listening for the first time, when Donald Trump got put into office in 2017, he went around the world and he went to the Vatican and he confronted the Pope and all the cardinals. And he confronted the Queen, and he's taken down Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C. and Parliament and the Vatican are all shut down and have been shut down for a period of time. And Charlie can probably touch more on this. But to substantiate what we're talking about, you guys, is this. Look at your mail. Every bit of your mail comes to you in all capitalized letters. Your driver's license, for all those that have a driver's license, in capitalized letters. Your birth certificate's in capitalized letters. Everything you receive is through the corporation. You were deemed a corporation at the time of birth. So all of our laws, our maritime laws, all have to do with the capitalized letters. We're an entity of them. We're not sovereign. We're not sovereign souls. And once you understand it, like Charlie says, and you find out that they've been making money off you, and like myself, I've owned a bar and restaurant. I had to get a license. I've had a number of businesses. I had to get a license. I was a contractor. I have to go through their bullshit education system to keep my license. And every time I get my license renewed, just like your driver's license, it's another bond that they make money off of you. And you can look this stuff up. And, Nick and I were talking about earlier, and we can get into this a little later, but the city that I live in, the county that I live in, the state that I live in, it's all a corporation. Yeah. Everything is corporate structured to enslave us.
And just to put a slight twist on that, Jim, this is the sick part about it. if you're born disabled, they don't put your name in capital letters. And if that doesn't wake you up, nothing will. They regard you as valueless to them. That's sick.
Yeah.